Welcome back. Here we are, Coach Chad Zschiesche of Granbury Park football. Well, Coach, thinking about the win the other night against Western Hills, it's kind of like what dreams are made of. This is a first year head coach's dream that you've had since you were a kid, and you got it on Friday night with the win over Western Hills.
Yes, sir. I had a bunch of my coaching buddies, colleagues reach out to me and congratulate me, and some told me, it took them 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, 5, whatever it took them to get there first. And so I just feel very fortunate to get the first. But it's not about me. Kids played extremely hard. Coaches bought into the system and coached the kids really hard for 3 weeks, and the kids bought in. So between the coaching staff and the kids together, we were able to go out and execute enough to get a victory. And I'm just super proud of the kids and this school and the community. So.
Yeah, no kidding. It's looking for this and looking forward to this, and of course, a really good balanced attack. You got 2 rushers that almost had 100 yards each, and of course your quarterback, I know from last year, he does like to run the ball, and so a good balanced attack. 5 different receivers catching passes. You've got to feel good about how the balance went on Friday night.
Yeah, and none of that's planned. It just kind of works out that way. But we had one of the running backs had 14 carries, and one of them had 15 carries, and one of them had 16. And that was between Mulholland, Davis, and then the quarterback Young. So great balance there on the run game, and the O-line did a really good job for their first game. There's still room for improvement, but they did a really good job opening up some creases. And then from a receiver standpoint, we like to spread it around to keep teams honest, and that's the beauty of this offense. We're going to take what you give you. So this week, if they want to pack the box because they're afraid of the run game, then we'll throw it all night long. It's just a give and take offense, kind of like playing chess. And exactly. So that's the beauty of this offense, and being able to call it from the sideline.
Exactly. What of course, see, that's RL Turner won the other night. We'll be traveling up there on Friday night. What do we know about them?
RL Turner is they're athletic. They're very aggressive up front. They like to choose gaps and penetrate, and they like to bring some linebackers from time to time and run some twists with the D lineman. Offensively, they like to run the ball right at you.
Okay.
So it's going to be another good test for us. We just need to concentrate on us and continue to improve at what we do, and go out Friday night and handle the road well. Handle the trip up there as a business trip, and with our minds on the game, and leave it out on the field and see where we come at it about 10:30 Friday night.
Exactly right. Of course, in looking at this first game and coming into this season, you've got a transition year, of course, with you coming in as the new head coach, but your seniors on Friday night stepped up and took that role as leaders, and they did a good job of it.
Yeah, I've been super proud of the seniors. When I got here, there were a few that were concerned that if we'd even give them a chance because they're seniors and we're trying to build a program. But we have a very, very coachable and well good character senior class, and those kids have bought in, and they've taken the reins of being leaders, and they understand that leadership is not always easy, and it's not always fun. And sometimes you have to make the unpopular decision and do the unpopular things to be a good leader. But super proud of our seniors. Want them to have a great senior season, and so it's here for them, and now they got to take advantage of it. It's on their shoulders.
Exactly right. And speaking, taking a little bit lower, JV also had a very good week, beating Western Hills 27-0. You got to feel good about that too.
We had a great week at the great week in general.
Yes.
We played 4 sub-varsity games, and one freshman team won 27-0 versus Godley. The other freshman team won 12-0 versus Weatherford. One JV team won, the freshman team won 32-0, and then the JV team won 27-0 versus Western Hills, and then we had one JV team that took a defeat, but they still played well and played hard. And so my philosophy, and the parents need to know this, is I'm with the kids playing. So those rosters are going to fluctuate week to week. Right. There's no set JV purple. There's no set JV gold. There's no set freshman white. It's going to fluctuate week to week. This week we're going to play 5 sub-varsity games.
Wow. Okay.
We're going to take a freshman team to RL Turner, and we're going to take a freshman team to Saginaw, and we're going to take a freshman team to Godley. And then we're going to JV team will play RL Turner, and we'll also play Saginaw's JV. So we're going to play 5 varsity games, and we want to get all those kids on the field. And the breakdown at the freshman level, we broke them down this weekend, and we have 26 on one team, 26 on another team, and 28 on the other team.
Wow.
So there's no set roster. We're trying to get kids on the field, get them playing, because it's my philosophy and my belief that the only way you get kids better at football is to play football.
Exactly.
And so that's the goal, and that's why there's so many sub-varsity teams. But we're tickled to death with our sub-varsity numbers.
Oh, you got to be excited about
Yeah,
that. Having
yes.
big numbers to come out to be able to field 5 teams. There are some schools that can't even hardly do 2, but that's got to make you feel great, man, about the big numbers.
That was the problem last week.
Yeah.
I mean, we have some parents that may be a little upset because they don't know what team their kid's on and where is he going this week. Well, Western Hills last week couldn't even field a freshman team.
Wow. Yeah.
They fielded one sub-varsity team, and it was a JV team. So we were scrambling to find games, and we will continue to scramble to find games because we want our kids playing.
Sure. It's the best way to do it. Well, Coach, congratulations. Like I say, this is what dreams are made of. You've thought about this as a kid, not only in your playing days, but then you come to get your first head coaching job and come out with a victory in opening week. Huge congratulations to you and your staff, and we look forward to another one on Friday night.
Thank you so much.
Thanks,
I appreciate
Chad.
it. Yes, sir.